In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Leading the Raiders sideline, that is head coach Pete Carroll. His side destined for one of the top picks in the draft. Only 2 wins so far this season. Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And here we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
The most passing yards of Geno's career, that would be over 4,300. Also came in a little uptick in interceptions, especially in the red zone. But that didn't bother Pete Carroll. He knew exactly who he wanted to restart their culture in Vegas. And that guy is Geno Smith. That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Smith on first down. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Complete to Brock Bowers. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give up their guns. It's Genty. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up a playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down, and they go right back to it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming off.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Pass caught by Jack Besh. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
Who set it down, score him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
Second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. From the 41. Cut by Collins on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Third and just 2 to go.
Brings up third and 2.
From the gun, Stroud. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Run right side, Judkins. Escapes a defender. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, you know, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He was taken down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is.
And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
One after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
Miami Fairbairn in the kickoff for Houston.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Laube with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
First down, Smith to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it'll be second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Grabbed by Bench, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Smith. It's caught by Wilson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Smith yet again. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is it. Textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They send a man in motion. 2nd and 6 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. Looking to throw. Smith setting up the screen to Johnson. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Barrios now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Texans and their running back about to get back to work. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Another game to Judkins. We're working a couple yards past the line. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another one for Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. New set of downs for him from the 46.
And the Texans, first down.
First down throw by Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the quick, right? 118, what's that?
Judkins headed right. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Shotgun now, first round. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get some late points and the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Laube with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Smith. Catch made underneath by the back. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Smith will try again on second. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they... Quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Smith's going to throw again. The Texans throws it in, and they will get him. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Now midfield after that loss. Here's second and long. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. Final timeout called by the Texans. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Texans and this running back headed back out for a new series. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Finds Stover. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 24-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Third and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's good for a Texas.
First down, Stroud. Stroud is hit, the ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football.
It's now second and 19. At the 20.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So a 1, the rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Barrios now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Texans returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his rookie season has been among the best of all the guys we heard announced in this past NFL draft. You can see that late in this campaign, he is one of the top contenders for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Judkins running between the tackles. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down. Here we go. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. Dropping this one off to Judkins. Get some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First and 10 from the 41.
That's good for Texans. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Stroud. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up third.
that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Toss play here, Judkins. Space to the left. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans blow the lead coming out at halftime. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Laube with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Smith in the pistol. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Now Smith taking off with it. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. With a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down. Tight end in motion right. On first down, Genty. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing on third, Smith. Oh, he's going to run for it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Las Vegas.
Here we go.
That's complete, right? It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Texans have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He lofts it deep left. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. He'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be two hands on the football as they return to the field. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Smith to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Smith. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Texans back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The give, here's Judkins. Across midfield to the 45. And he gets this one down to the 27. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And give him 10 yards there. A lot of the work done as they set up 3rd and very short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
On the quick, right?
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Brown.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Smith back to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Caught quickly on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Smith yet again. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first. And again, it's Smith. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
And go play fake here with Smith. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Smith. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down, Raiders.
From the red zone now. Back quickly to Wilson. And he's brought down after a short game.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
12-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Working quickly here.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Smith to throw. It's 3rd and 1. He's got it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard.
Smith's going to throw again. From the pocket, looking for a target. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He'll throw it yet again. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. Quick sled complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 7 yards.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Geno Smith with a touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Raiders 17.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Texans, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Pierce up the middle. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Handoff now to Judkins. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. This is complete to Schultz. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Pierce takes it straight ahead, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll go right back to Pierce. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ooh, play clock running out. D'Amico Ryans calls for a timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down run from Junkins. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock. And